Done dada, fire can't cool me a bonfire.
Original Batman.
It's
Nobody
fake
me a run dire, me a run dire.
She give me pon me hard, say she give me pon me hard. Fine girl a coming on me hard, say she bounce pon the thing so. Whine it pon me thing so, put the thing upon me thing, whine it pon me thing so. I say she whine it pon me hard. Man I give it to her one time, say she want it one time. Whine it pon me hard. Man I step in at the yard.
What's up, Unique fam? Thank you for coming back to the channel. I hope y'all are staying blessed. For all of my newcomers, welcome. My name is Alexis Nicole, aka UniquelyLex, and on this channel I do natural hair, protective style, and beauty videos. So for today, I am bringing back the Flexi Rod Set. So we will be doing a Flexi Rod Set, and if you haven't gotten a chance to do so yet, I did do a soft loose curl Flexi Rod Set on my channel earlier this year, so make sure that you go check that out. I'll put that on the screen here somewhere if I can. And that was just for some more soft, looser curls, but this time around, I'm wanting the tighter curls for the Flexi Rod Set. I am planning to use the Lotta Body with Coconut and Shea Oils Wrap Me Foamy Mousse, as well as featuring the Hair and Makeup Curlsmith Color Recipe in Ruby. So if you follow me on Instagram, which you should, at UniquelyLex, Instagram is the first to see before things get on my YouTube channel, but I did do, I have used the Curlsmith Color Recipe before, and I used it in the color Copper. I'll try to like throw some pictures up here if I can, but it came out beautiful. It was a hit. A lot of people liked that color, and so did I. So I wanted to actually go ahead and try something different, like a new color, but still try out the Curlsmith Color Recipe to see if I really liked it. So this will be kind of like a mini review of the Curlsmith Color Recipe in Ruby. Have never had red hair, burgundy hair, nothing like that. So I'm very interested to see what this is going to look like, especially in this Flexi Rod Set. It's actually a gel, but I'm gonna use it to make a Flexi Rod Set. So we gonna see how this works out. It pretty much says that it's for all hair colors, no gloves are needed, rinses in one wash, and transfer resistant. So I can say with the copper color that it did go on my hair pretty well. Like, you could definitely tell that it was that copper color in the first couple of days. I did not use gloves. It washed off easily by just running water over it. However, that transfer resistant, I do not agree with that claim, just because I did sleep in my bonnet when I had that color, and when I would take my bonnet off in the morning, I would have the little sparkles from the gel in my bonnet, and I could see the color. So I wouldn't agree with that transfer resistant part, but we will see what Ruby does. And within Ruby is strawberry beef extract, rooibos, don't know what that is. It looks like it's a leaf of some kind, and watermelon. There we go. It is pretty much a curl styling gel in temporary color. So for all of my people, you know that I've been doing these affordable holiday looks. I did my WIGMAS series earlier this month, so make sure you check out those videos if you haven't done so already. But now I wanted to change up my color again with my hair. So I wanted to try out the Curlsmith gel again. It's temporary, it only lasts, honestly, it can last a while actually, but it continues to fade day by day. So your first couple of days are gonna be the really strong color that you're getting in the gel, but then throughout those days, it is going to start to fade. So with the copper, for me, the first couple of days, it was really copper. But then throughout those days into a new week, it did start to, again, transfer in my bonnet, but then it did start to fade to where my hair ended up being just like a light brown color until I completely washed it out. And it washes out really easily as well. It does kind of stain your tub, I'm not gonna lie, but it's easy to just, you know, take some bleach or some tub cleaner and clean it out, and you're good to go. So I would assume or expect that Ruby's gonna be the same way, but we'll see. So pretty much for directions, it just says to apply on damp, detangled hair. Divide the hair in sections, rake a generous amount through each section, then scrunch to help curls spring back, air dry, or diffuse, then scrunch again to break the cast. That is for pretty much like a wash and go. I'm not doing that though. Like I said, we're gonna do a Flexi Rod Set. So I'm hoping that these two products can mix well together. I'm gonna try it here in a second, but if it doesn't mix well together, then I'm just gonna go ahead and use the gel. However, I'm gonna see if I can mix these two together and what combo comes from them. So I am coming to you all with freshly washed hair. I just got out the shower. This is what my hair looks like, y'all. I have low porosity hair. My hair coming out the shower is about to be a big poof ball. As you can see, my hair doesn't come out super defined when I get out of the shower. It pretty much starts to get poofy again, like immediately, and it does dry kind of quickly, but it's still very wet. even though you can't really see water dripping from it. I tried to catch all the water before getting on the camera here. So I've already deep conditioned, put my leave-in, my oils, my hair is sealed, it's good to go for this style. And so what I'm first gonna do is part my hair. I am gonna go ahead and do a middle part. You can be able to do whatever you like as far as your parting goes, but I think I'm gonna wanna just either wear my hair straight like this, where it's just a middle part, or potentially bringing my front hair together to make some like faux bangs. So I'm going to be parting all the way pretty much up to here and stopping here for that middle space parting due to a good tip from my good sis, my LS Olivia. Shout out to her, especially if you're watching right now. She pretty much gave me a great tip that to help breakage from happening on your crown area, you want to go ahead and part that area individually. So instead of doing your normal big, 4 sections that maybe you section your hair like right now, that's what I do. What you can be able to do is just part or have your own individual section for your crown, just to help with not putting so much tension on your crown area, ultimately trying to help with breakage. I'm gonna have a section here, a section here, a section of my crown, and then 2 sections in the back for a total of 5 sections that I'm gonna be working with. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera, and then when I get back, we will get started. Don't I look like I should be on, does anyone remember those Xenon movies? Isn't that what I look like I should be on? Like I should be a part of the cast with my hair parted like this. I'm going to be using 3 different size Flexi Rods. So I have the pink, the green, and the orange. Pink being smallest, orange being the largest one. I also have the jumbo Flexi Rods, the blue kind, but I said no, let me not try those. So I'm gonna be using these 3 sizes throughout my head. Hopefully I have enough Flexi Rods. We just gonna make it do what it do. We gonna work with what we got, okay? So what I'm gonna do is, my hair is still pretty wet, even though I know it doesn't look wet in the camera. It is still relatively wet, and I did want it to be wet just so I can stretch it better. Since I am not putting heat on this style, I'm not putting heat on my hair, I'm gonna let it air dry. I'm gonna be using some good size sections for my Flexi Rod set, just because I am wanting kind of bigger curls. Like I want that tight curl, but I am wanting more of a bigger than a really scrunched or tight curl like a Shirley Temple. I don't want super tight like that. Let me know, do y'all enjoy when I'm actually speaking on camera, or would you prefer for like hair tutorials for me to do a voiceover? I'm cool with both, so I just wanted to try both. My past ones have been voiceovers, but I wanted to do I wanted to actually be on camera with y'all this time around and walk you through what I'm doing, but just let me know what you think or what you would prefer. So essentially all I'm going to do is brush out my hair. Okay. So I just want to make sure that my hair is brushed out as much as possible, just to make sure I don't have any tangles in there. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of the Lotta Body. So going in, I am just rubbing that in. I would have a towel with you just in case it gets a little messy. I'm then gonna go in with the Curlsmith in Ruby hair makeup, the temporary color. So probably take like that amount. You can see that. It's really not a lot, honestly. But I'm just gonna rub that. Ooh, ooh, holiday. And we are just going to rub that in the hair and see what this color pigment gives us. Okay, so I am getting kind of like a plum color, I guess you would say. You can see that. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more because I want it to be more red. Who would have thought that I wanted really, really red hair? Not me. Okay, you get up close so you can see that. Ooh. Okay. I'm just gonna go back in with my brush. Don't worry about this getting in y'all's brush, y'all. It's going to, again, that transfer, like it's gonna get in your brush. But like I said before, it washes out really easily. Just throw it under some water and you're gonna be good to go. So at that point, I am just stretching out my hair as much as I can. And then I'm going to go in with my Flexi Rod. And I'm going to roll tightly and close together, but not too tight. And then secure that. We have our first Flexi Rod done. So I'm now just going to repeat that throughout the rest of my sections, literally just like that. And I'm gonna fast forward here so that this video isn't hours long.
Fire can't cool me, I burn tire.
Original Batman.
It's fake.
She give me pon me heart, say she give me pon me heart. Fine girl, I come in on me heart, say she bounce pon the thing so. Whine it pon me thing so. Put the thing upon me thing, whine it pon me thing so. I say she whine it pon me heart. Man, I give it to her one time, say she want it one time. Whine it pon me heart. Man, I step in at the yard, make the girls them say I ain't a bad man, I ain't they want to say I. She ain't a bad man, they want to feel. Say she give me pon me heart, say she give me pon me thing so. Whine it pon me girl, say she whine it pon me thing so. Move your body pon me thing and whine it pon me thing so. Come they sing so, whine it pon me thing so. I ain't a bad man, I ain't they want to say I. She ain't a bad man, they want to feel.
Fire can't cool me, I burn tire.
Original Batman.
Nobody test me, I run tire.
African style, me hit the dance like Bob Marley, me stand. You understand me, no made in Japan. You changing style with the girl, system warning. Me a not gonna waste time. Me a stand in the city, me a can't in a baseline. Live night, can't understand why I waste time. Your body nice, fuck up on me a waistline. I mean a bad man, they want to say. I mean a bad man, them want to feel. Say she give me pon me heart, say she give me pon me thing so. Whine it pon me girl, say she whine it pon me thing so. Move your body pon me thing and whine it pon me thing so. Come they sing so, whine it pon me thing so. I ain't a bad man, I ain't they want to say I. She ain't a bad man, they want to feel.
Fire can't cool me, I burn tire. Better than you, me a spitfire.
Update y'all. So at first I wasn't using as much Lotta Body foam mousse, but now I'm using about a pump and a half of foaming mousse for each section of hair, and then I'm following it with the hair makeup color in Ruby. So the color is kind of coming out purple, burgundy. Now I'm just going to continue on with my 3 sections left, my top sections and my crown, and then I will be back.
Fine girl, I come in on me heart, say she bounce pon the thing so. Whine it pon me thing so. Put the thing upon me thing and whine it pon me thing so. I say she whine it pon me heart. Man, I give it to her one time, say she want it one time. Whine it pon me heart. Man, I step in at the yard, make the girls them say I ain't a bad man, I ain't they want to say I. She ain't a bad man, they want to feel. Say she give me pon me heart, say she give me pon me thing so. Whine it pon me girl, say she whine it pon me thing so. Move your body pon me thing and whine it pon me thing so. Come they sing so, whine it pon me thing so. I ain't a bad man, I ain't they want to say I. She ain't a bad man, they want to feel.
Fire can't cool me, I burn tire. Better than you, me a spitfire. Nobody test me, I run tire.
Alright y'all, so I'm back, I am all done. Hair is rolled up. You see clips all over the place because I gotta keep certain rollers in place. But this is what we are working with. Was able to clean my hands easily. There's not a lot of, or really any staining at all. It is nighttime right now, so I plan to go to sleep. I'm gonna wear my bonnet and see if it transfers like it did with the copper one. It's not that big of a deal to me if it does, but just so that I can provide that information to you all. And then in the morning, we will take these babies down. Hey everyone, so it is the next morning. And so as I said in the previous clip, I slept in my scarf and then I put my bonnet over it. So I wanted to show you all my scarf and the transfer that I received from sleeping, and I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but as you can see, there is transfer. I would recommend that you do sleep with something over your head or just sleeping on a pillow cover that maybe you don't care that much about. Again, this washes out very, very easily. Just throw it in the washer and you'll be set, good to go. And it didn't just only occur for the ruby, it also happened for me for the copper color too. So I just think ultimately you're gonna get transfer, and not just with Curlsmith, but with any hair wax or color hair wax that you use, there is like a little bit of transfer that comes from it, it seems like. So again, I used Curlsmith's Ruby hair makeup, and I woke up this morning, y'all, thinking I was about to have ruby hair. Like, that was the color that I was going for the holidays. But y'all, do you see this? I don't know if you can really see this. This is pink to me. To me, this is pink, neon pink, like this is what I'm working with, and that's okay though, because I wanted to try this out to show you all, at least on my hair color, what type of color payout that I got, but then also does it kind of match the ruby that is on the bottle. And comparing that to the copper color that I tried, copper definitely matched what was in the bottle. I know that this brand also comes with a rose gold and also a yellow, which I think is just for gold, that color too, to kind of look blondish gold, I believe. And then I think they also have a blue color as well. I guess I was just thinking that ruby was also going to be more of a red. I see some hints of red in there. However, it is more dark pink to me than ruby red. So, all in all though, this is also a Flexi Rod set, so I think it's going to be cute regardless, especially since we are in the holiday season. I'm going to take out my Flexi Rods and then show you guys kind of the takedown process and style, and then kind of give you just my final thoughts on Curlsmith recipe in ruby, as well as my Flexi Rod set.
Say she give me for me heart, say she give me for me thing so. Whine it for me girl, say she whine it for me thing so. Move your body for me thing and whine it for me thing so. Come they sing so, whine it for me thing so. I not bad man and they want to say. I she not bad man they want to fail.
Don't do that, or you can't cool me a bonfire. Better than you, me a spitfire. Nobody says we are on dire, we are on dire.
It's VQs.
Original Batman.
Standard.
Don't do that, or you can't cool me a bonfire.
Original Batman.
It's VQs.
We are on dire, we are on dire.
Standard.
She give me pon me heart, say she give me pon me heart. Fine girl a coming on me heart, say she bounce pon the thing so. Whine it pon me thing so, put the thing upon me thing and whine it pon me thing so. I say she whine it pon me heart. Man I give it to her one time, say she want it one time. Whine it pon me heart. Man I step in at the yard, make the girls them say I not bad man and they want to say.
So I've taken all of my Flexi Rods out. Also, I wanted to show you the transfer that did come from just me taking the Flexi Rods down. There was product on the Flexi Rods, so part of it did come from that, but also parts of my hair are still a little damp. I do have some product coming off, again, transferring. So that's just something that you'll want to be mindful of. Not a huge deal though for me, as long as it's not getting all over my clothes, which is why I wore something off the shoulder right now. As you saw at the beginning of the video, I took larger chunks because I didn't want super tight like Shirley Temple curls, but I did want a good curl at like the bottom of my hair, but some fullness to my hair as well. So I feel like that's what I was able to achieve. Up top, I still have some definition, a little, but then at the bottom, I got my curl that I was hoping for. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some oil on my hands and go ahead and separate them out, and then I will come back with the finished look. Hey everyone, I am back. This is the finished look. I took the Flexi Rods out. It's actually been like an hour or two since I took them out, so my hair has already started to kind of poof up again. I had a camera problem that I had to fix. It's kind of just like a fro. I put some bangs in front here, and I really think it came out cute, a cute style. Again, you know, like I said on my Instagram, I'm bringing you all affordable looks, just fun things that you could be doing for the holiday season. Even though this did not come out ruby to me, it's more of a pink color. I do think that it is cute for this holiday season. My overall thoughts of the Curlsmith gel is I prefer the copper over the ruby. Those are the only two that I've tried. However, I do like the copper. I feel like the ruby one, I pretty much almost used the entire bottle, whereas the copper one, I still had a good amount left where I was able to do a second run of putting it in my hair. But with ruby, I was literally like squeezing just to get the rest out. So I did have to use more of it on my hair to get that pigment to show. The smell is not bad at all. It's kind of strong, but it's not bad to the point for me, maybe just because I'm used to it. It smells kind of just like bath body wash, but in your hair. So it's not a stinky smell or anything like that. You do get 3 fluid ounces in a bottle that will last you, I guess, depending on how you use it. For the copper, I did do a twist out. This one I did a Flexi Rod set. The Flexi Rod set did come out a little more crunchy than my twist out did, but I did use different products with it. As you all know, with this one I used the Lotta Body foaming mousse, and then with my twist out with the copper one, I used the Extreme Wet Line Gel, which came out awesome. Potentially, that could be why this one's a little bit more, not crusty. but why this one is a little bit more crunchy. It was very sticky, I will say, putting it on, but then also as I was separating out my curls, it was very, very sticky. Did not appreciate that. If you would like to try this out, you can get it at your local Ulta. I'll put some links below in the description box as well as far as where you could get these products. You know I got you when it comes to the links. We'll see how it lasts throughout this week with pigmentation. I think I might actually appreciate it or enjoy it more once the color kind of dies down, because I think then I might get like that dark burgundy color instead of this super, to me, like pink color. I don't know. Y'all let me know. But they're on some red earrings to hopefully kind of bring out the red tints in there a little bit more. Overall though, it's a great affordable way that you can be able to spice up your hair, change your hair color if you have that urge to change your hair like I know I do here and there. It's very affordable and easy to do. And it's just temporary. So if you're not quite sure if you want to dye your hair a certain color, I think the temporary color, the hair wax, the hair makeup, whatever you use, is a really good alternative in knowing if you actually want to end up dyeing your hair permanently that color, and taking that full plunge to do so. So I hope that you all enjoyed this video. I just want to say, you know, thank you so much for those who have been supporting me since starting my channel a couple months ago. We're almost at 100 subscribers, y'all. What? That might not sound like a big number to you, but it completely honestly surpasses what I was thinking, at least at the stage of where I'm at right now. So I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed. If you're joining as a newbie, thank you again so much for stopping by my channel, watching the video. I want to wish you all a happy holidays. I know this year is different, completely different than what we're used to in the norm, but whatever you celebrate for this year, I wish you all safe and fun time with your family and friends and a happy holiday. I am planning to get out a couple more videos to you all before the new year, so stay tuned for those. However, please throw in the comments below, do you like this style? Are you gonna try out the Curlsmith hair makeup, maybe in a different color? What are some things that you would like to see on my channel? Of course, I already have things in mind, but I love to hear from you all what you specifically would like to see on my channel. I started it ultimately just to share my journey with others through natural hair, through different styles, beauty, all of that. But of course, like I also want to know what's important to you all and what would you like to see on my channel as I continue to grow. I feel like I am growing a YouTube family, the Unique fam, and I just thank y'all so much again for supporting me and continuing to support me. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, share, and of course, subscribe to the Unique fam because we're awesome. And there's so much more I have in store for y'all. Again, I wish you all a happy, 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 happy holiday. Wherever you might be, know that I am with you, and I will see y'all in my next video.
Me a not waste time. Me a stand in the city, me a can't in a baseline, live night. Can't understand why I waste time. Your body nice, fuck up on me a waistline. I mean a bad man them want to say. I mean a bad man them want to feel. Say she give me for me heart.